All right, guys. Welcome to the AI Breakfast Lab, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Ed Garza, Chief Technology Officer with Momentum Tech, and by my side is Mr. James Penny, the CEO of Momentum Tech. Guys, this
Morning.
is gold standard of AI training here every single weekday. Um, you're not going to find this anywhere on any platform. We do live training demonstrating the AI platform that we have designed that is an all-in-one solution. There's no need to utilize necessarily on a day-to-day basis, all these subscriptions that are getting promoted at AI summits by so-called experts in the industry. They may be great experts at AI, and I definitely applaud them. But in terms of doing the right thing ethically for businesses, Momentum Tech stands at the forefront. Ethically and morally, we save people money. Bottom line. The bottom line to a business, it's all about a good return on investment, and your return on ad spend is important. That's called ROAS, return on ad spend. So with our platform, you could do it yourself, spend $39 a month and do just about everything you need to do for your business. Just about anything. Whether you need to write blogs that are AI friendly, you need to improve your content on your website, you need to start promoting your company utilizing our Ask Engine optimized social posts and social media tools. We have every tool in the platform to help a business get AI ready. Right, James? AI ready. And that's what it's all about, right? We have website tools, website builder. You don't pay anything for hosting on our website builder, and it's AEO friendly. It optimizes your business website to get found by AI search engines. All of that is here in our platform. You want to create videos, spokesperson videos, clone videos. You want to create, you want to clone your voice, create audio. You want to write your book. You want to write your authority book. You can do all that as well. Everything. When I say everything, everything you need. Social media strategies, webinar. Maybe you want to put a webinar, a course together. You can do that in our platform. Absolutely. Maybe you need to create a broadcast email and you want to send a broadcast email out to your clients. Well, you can do that. Upload your file. We don't charge you anything for that. You send the broadcast out. Connect your email. That's right. Connect your email using our system. You could even bring in another email. Maybe you already have a business email and you want to use it in our platform. You just have to set up the MX records on your DNS server, which is a little high-tech stuff, but you just got to, we give you the MX records that you need, MX record 1 and MX record 2, where you could put that into your register where maybe you have an email on GoDaddy or some other place and you put your MX records there and you can use your email on our platform and send a broadcast email out to your customers. It's not used for cold email, but again, you can create broadcast emails, newsletters, no extra cost. Okay. You don't get charged for hosting. Oh, by the way, you can create chat bots right in the platform, no extra cost. You can even upload your knowledge base and use your chat bots on your website or even sell chat bots to businesses in your local market. Guys, this is a one-stop shop for AI technology. And we are not a Honda or a Toyota or a Ford. We are a Lamborghini when it comes to quality. We are Rolls-Royce, a Ghost, an Aston Martin. You understand? We're top shelf when it comes to AI technology. And when it comes to AI training, we're top shelf as well. All right. So that's how we roll, and that's who we are. That is our style. High tech, high touch. That's a brief overview. If you're a guest here, let's show you now so you can observe and get oriented with our AI platform. James, today I'd like to do something a little special. What do you think about this idea? This is an idea I just came up with maybe about 5 minutes ago. Um, because we're going to be doing an event in April, James. It in Nashville, Tennessee, which I secured the date and the location, and I will have the hotel information today for everybody that wants to plan that trip. And we'll show you that here in a minute. This is a free AI summit, and the whole mission of the summit is to get you AI ready. Whether you have a business, and it's an opportunity, obviously, we're going to be inviting a ton of people here in Nashville. And you're going to learn a lot on how we market this because we're going to use guerrilla marketing for this. What does that mean? Well, we're going to create tickets, printed tickets, like business cards. We call them hot cards, HOT, hot cards. And we're going to create about 5,000, maybe even 10,000 of them. And myself, Jeanette, Angela Martinez, John Martinez, and all our local people are going to be blasting those hot cards everywhere. We're going to put them up salons. We're going to put them at barber shops. We're going to put them on boards at coffee shops, co-working spaces. We're going to hand them out to people 4 or 5 at a time. So that people, then we're going to create a LinkedIn event. Then we're going to create a Facebook event. Then we're going to do an email market to the people that I've brought to events here in Nashville, where I've had well over 2,000 people come to my events in Nashville. So, guys, we're not going to do paid ads. We don't need to because we have a big reach organically, and I know how to do it. It's called Hollywood marketing, is what I call it. All right. What is Hollywood marketing? Well, Hollywood marketing is simply you just create a lot of noise, man. Just like Hollywood, they create when they make a movie, they do a lot of trailers, right? And you see those trailers everywhere. You see posters, you see social posts, because they want to get people to go buy the ticket and eat the popcorn and sit down and watch the movie. Well, that's all we want to do too, right? We want people to come and see. So, anyway, that's a mouthful, right, James? Good
Yep,
morning.
yep.
But that's the truth. That's what we have to do. That's what you have to do if you want to promote anything. Guys, people don't just come. You got to interrupt their the trance that they are in. I like to use the example of a registered nurse, right? Maybe it's a registered nurse and maybe she's the owner of a long-term care facility. And she also serves on the board for a nonprofit. I'm painting a picture for you here. And then maybe she also has 3 kids at home and a husband. And she also has some active older parents too that need a little bit of help also. How are you going to interrupt her? How are you going to get her attention? She probably needs AI for her long-term care facility. Wouldn't you say, James? She needs to start adopting it.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Marketing wise and otherwise.
how do you even get her attention? You can't get her attention by posting once a day, twice a day. She's not going to see that. Her life is chaos. She has very little time and energy, right? So, in other words, in order to do that, you need to flood the market with content. She will need to see your content probably 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 times before it even captures her attention. Okay. So that's what you have to do. We can't sit and wait for people to come through the door. You have to produce content. And then something else we're doing, we're going to do a different strategy of giving you the background to this. Let me show you the website so you guys can see it. I'm going to update the location on it today, and you'll be able to buy lunch too at the during the day, so you can stay there. You'll want to stay there. So this is the website. So this is the date, Saturday, April 18th, right? All day event from 10:30 to 4:30. You'll want to stay for lunch. You don't want to leave because we're going to have all kinds of special bonuses and giveaways and speakers during lunch. So you'll want to buy lunch there, that's for sure. You don't want to go out for lunch. You can if you want to, but you'll miss out on a lot. But there's the website. You can register now. Yes, you can if you want to. We'll get you the location on an email. But here's what we're going to do. Obviously, we need to create like obviously a lot of content around this. But today, what I thought James and I would do, because I talked with the location, James, And we want to do a couple of pre-events to promote the event. Like I'm thinking we want to do an AI social meetup. Maybe a couple of AI social meetups at the location live and have a AI expert panelist, myself and maybe Angela and Jeanette and those people here locally, right? So we could do some pre-events, right? We're talking guerrilla marketing, right? So we need to do some pre-events. So I started a video clip here. And James and I are gonna finish this video clip and to invite people to this event. So we're gonna create a script for it today to invite people to this AI social meetup. So it's gonna be an AI social meetup. It'll be local. Now, James, if you're there, you can put yourself, if
Yep.
I can see you, I can't see you, but
I am here. I am here.
okay. What if we did, so I'm going to do a live one, right? But
Yeah.
I think this would also be really good to do an AI social meetup with expert panelists for people to come and meet up. Like we don't need to call it a networking event. Everybody calls it a networking event, right? We call it an AI social meetup with expert panelists, right? And where people can come to it, right? So we can do it virtually also. We can do one virtually, right? And we can promote the AI Summit also, right? As well. We can promote obviously Momentum Tech, even though it's going to be a live event, right? We can still promote the concept, right? We haven't yet. It's just here's the deal. Why aren't we doing a virtual event on that day? Well, we either do live or virtual. Um one will sacrifice if we do both in my experience. Okay, I'll just say that. So maybe we can do, if I can convince these, maybe on the Sunday afterwards we can do a shorter one that's virtual. I'll think about that, right? Depends on how tired we are, right? Where I could do like a short version of a virtual summit, like maybe 2 or 3 hours, right? To like something like that, like a virtual, so you guys could promote it. But we'll think about that later. That's on the table because we are a global company, right? And we want to make sure people can come and see, right? We could obviously do a faster version online than we can in person. In person, you have a lot of moving parts, right? It does tend to move a little bit slower. Here's what will happen if we do a virtual event at the same time. It's going to slow everything down. Okay. So we don't want to slow everything down. We don't want to stream it live. We don't want to do any of that stuff. It's not going to be the best. Not yet. We're not there yet. We will get there at some stage in our company where we'll hire, you know, pay someone 4 or 5 grand and they're the experts to do it. We just don't want to do that right now. Okay. That's probably what it will cost to hire an expert. I'm not talking about a novice. I have experts that can stream it live for us. I haven't recently got a budget. I may get a budget for James and I because James and I or anybody on the corporate staff don't want to be messing around with a live stream, right, James? We just
No,
want,
that keeps us distracted. We can't answer
that's right.
questions.
That's right. So what we're going to do is we're going to I'll contact somebody, James. I have somebody that can do it, but it's probably a pretty penny. But at least we have it. We'll have it um in our line item for future events, right? So
Yep.
maybe sometime next year. Because it does require a lot of manpower, right? And a lot of setup. And there's a right way to do it, and there's a half way to do it. And the halfway to do it doesn't match up with our AI platform and tech and our mission. We don't want to be doing something technology wise that is half done, right? That's not our style. That doesn't fit our mission, right? So anyway, cool. Now you guys get an idea of the way we think. We're the founders of the company. So this is our landing page. Of course, don't forget we have our virtual global book boot camp on the 24th also. Okay. Own the room with your authority book. We've been working on our authority book all this week, but today I want to do a video script. And I want to train one of our GPTs, which we have a lot of GPTs here, and we're going to choose which GPT we work with. We have Ask Jim, Ask Ed, Ask Zig, Ask Napoleon, Ask Leo. We have the Wow GPT. We can work with any of these, and we're going to choose that here in a second. I already have the introduction that I'm working on right here. James, you can see this in the
Yes.
camera. Okay. So this is going to be like the introduction of the video, right? So let's just watch it. Let me make sure you guys can hear it. It's just the introduction, right? So here we go. Here's the introduction.
Welcome to the forefront of innovation. The future of artificial intelligence begins here today.
All right, that's the introduction. You like that?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a powerful introduction, right? And I did that in the I did an audio book in the platform, like an audio script of it, and then I did a what's called in our video tools. I did it in a clip creator, a video clip creator, where you can take an image and you can make it move. Pretty easy stuff you can do with that, right? So what I want to do now is I want to work on a script. So I'm going to show you a couple of the GPTs in here because we want to do a video for this because we're going to build a landing page for it eventually. Maybe today, if we have a little time, we can start on it. Okay. So let's use Ask Ed. We don't use myself much. So I'm going to go to a new chat. Ask Ed is really, really good at, well, smarter than me in terms of video strategy because he knows a lot. So let's just talk to it, and that's what you would do, right? You want to talk to it, and it will help you put together what we want to do. We are planning a AI social meetup with an AI speaker panel where people can come and network, socialize, and learn from our expert panelists, ask questions from our expert panelists on AI technology. And we would like to put together a short video script to invite people to this live event. It's going to take place at the Music City Work Club in West Nashville. Free parking and a free event. As well as a free event. Registration is required to get entrance into the AI social meetup. Okay. Let's just keep the script or the prompt general. I'm not going to give them any more details. And then we'll tweak it here, right here, live. This is the Ask Ed GPT. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to type in here. I'm going to go to rename it, and I'm going to name it AI Social Meetup. Okay. Now, James, at the same time, while I'm working on that, why don't you? I'm going to put that in the chat, my entire prompt. I'm going to paste it to you, James.
Sure.
Why don't you work on a virtual script too? So we could do a virtual AI at the same time. We can kind of kill two birds with a stone here, and
Okay.
we could do an a virtual AI meetup, right?
Okay. Let me to share my
With
screen while I do that.
yeah, with AI experts speaker panel, right? For Q and A's. I just put the prompt in the chat. Sorry, I don't think I allowed you. Let me get you allow you
Yeah.
and make you co-host. Sorry about that. Let's do that right now. All right. All right, you are now co-host. So we're going to work on two things. So he could you choose. I want him to choose which GPT he wants to work with. He doesn't have to use Ask Ed. He can use a different one. Okay. Well, let's see what he would like to do. Can't see your screen yet, but you can go ahead and share it.
Yeah, hang on. I'm having a little problem with the share button. There we go. Now it's fixed. All right. I think maybe I like Leo's personality, so I'm gonna do Ask Leo.
All right, perfect.
And I think I copied this prompt. Let's see if I can copy it. Sometimes it'll let you copy in chat, sometimes it won't. All right. Should make this a virtual.
You have the chat open on the middle of your screen or something.
Okay. Should be gone now. All right. We are planning a virtual AI social meetup and AI speaker panel network, otherwise, and learn
You could clean it up
from
if you want to. That was just yep.
network and learn from our expert panelists. Ask questions from our expert panelist on AI technology. And we would like to put it together a short video script to invite people to this live event instead of to take place.
Which will take place. You invite people to this
will take
virtual event.
place online. Get rid of all this stuff. As a virtual event online, as well as free event registration. Registration is required. Okay, there we go.
All right. Excellent. So he has that going. Let me show him what my result is, and I'll start tweaking mine, and then we'll rock.
Yeah, one comment. One of the things I do like about AI is you don't have to you don't even have to spell your words properly.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't go back and correct them because I've learned that our system will understand what you're saying, even if you misspell words or the verbiage is not perfect.
Yes, perfect. So hey, this is what Ed says. Love this. A live AI social with speaker panel, real Q&A, and networking is perfect magnet. I'll give you 3 tight social ready invite scripts you can use as a or mix and match. Each opens with a crisp hook, gets to the value fast, and ends with a warm, urgent call to action. Exactly what performs best in short video, because Ed knows a little bit about video. So the hook, Nashville, curious how AI can 10x your work. That's a great hook, right? Join our AI social meetup, expert speaker panel, live Q&A, and real networking. Logistics, Music City, Work Club, West Nashville, free parking, free to attend. Seats are limited. Register now. Link in bio to RSVP. AI social meetup, West Nashville, free parking, free event, RSVP required. Option B. What if you could ask your toughest AI question live to a panel of pros? Meet our expert panel, get practical answers, and connect with builders, marketers, and founders. No fluff, just what's working in AI right now. Ooh, that's great. Music City Work Club, West Nashville, free parking, free entry with registration. Grab your free RSVP to secure entry. Link in bio. See you at the AI Social. Option C. AI is moving fast. Don't watch from the sidelines. We're hosting an AI social meetup with a speaker panel and open Q&A. Bring your questions about tools, workflows, or strategy, and leave with answers you can use Monday. Network with local innovators and leaders. This is where Nashville's AI conversations happen. Love it. Lead with, yeah. So I love all these. These are great, right? Fantastic. All right. So I'm going to keep these as evergreen because I don't want to put a date on them yet, which is probably a better video to do when it comes to the video spokesperson. That way you can constantly use it over and over again for your AI social media. Does that make sense, guys? You understand that? Right? Because you can put the details right below it or right above it, right, James?
Yes.
So that way you can reuse it over and over again. If we put a date in the video, right, then it becomes it dates it, right? So we're not going to even put the event date and start time. Um, I think I just keep it. We could put those details. Okay. So I'm going to tell it right now. Let's not include the actual date and time. I want this to be an evergreen marketing video. We'll put those details on the funnel page. This will take place in West Nashville at the Music City Work Club. You can include that. Now, what I want you to do is create the A option, video script, in a paragraph form, like I'm reading it from a teleprompter, and make sure it's less than 260 words. 260 words is perfect for the, well, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. You don't want to keep it any longer than that. I said teleprompter, right? Okay. So in a video script, like I'm reading from teleprompter, I'm going to paste this in the chat. If you want any of these GPTs, whether it's Ask Leo that James is using, or if you want anybody to, if you want any script in these GPTs and you don't want like all the fluff, since we're doing a video spokesperson, we want the exact script, just use what I put in the chat right there in a paragraph form, like I'm reading it from a teleprompter, and it'll do it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And James, I'm going to paste this whole thing for you, and you can tweak it and change it, whatever you want, if that helps you. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to give that to you. And we'll just go back and forth, right? So we can um, work on
Yeah, I
this.
can show them a couple other results I've gotten from this whenever you're ready.
Yep, go ahead.
Because this is quite different now. Remember, Ask Leo hasn't really been trained on videos in the way that Ask Ed is, because Ed's filled that up with 30 years of video expertise, right? So I'm just going to show you some of the differences here and why you might want to choose certain GPTs for certain projects. So basically, I put in the prompt, tweaked it for online, and then I got a response back, and it was a video script. But notice it's got all of these notations in here. You can't really copy and paste that into the spokesperson because he's going to read all of this, or she is going to read all of these things, right? So come up with a great script, but it's pretty messy looking. So once it returned this, I came down here and decided, well, I'm going to massage it a little bit. And I said, give me the script as if I'm reading off the cue card. So then it gave me the script a little cleaner, but it has all of these time marks in here, right, at each section. So I didn't really want those in there for, the spokesperson or even the Magic Video tool. So down here, I said, remove all the timing marks. So now it removed all the timing marks. And I left in here date and time and panelist names. And then it's got a URL in here. But I said, well, hey, add the panelists. And I just put mine and Ed's name in there. Of course, we'll have other panelists. And then it gave it back to me. But it's listing, it's going to quote the URL. Well, I don't really want spokesperson reading a URL. So I told it here, make it under 260 words so it'll easily fit in this spokesperson. And then down here, I said, instead of URL in the script, say something like register, click now to register. The last thing I probably will tell it to do is, take out these times, because yes, we can we can probably come up with an event name
Yeah, I would call it the
that
what did I call it? Um, AI, I think I got it here. I called it the AI social meetup, virtual meetup. AI, that's what I'll call it. AI social virtual meetup with expert panelists. Yeah. The reason you want to add, I think the reason we want to add expert panelists is we want them to know there's going to be like the presentation from our expert panelists in a Q&A time, right?
right. And then remove time. Just say something like time and date listed below.
So is this
So this
helpful to you
makes it
guys? Put it
makes
put
it
put
more.
it put a 10 in the chat if you like what James and I are doing in terms of talking and working and massaging and putting our thoughts into it, right? This is how you work the GPTs.
And this makes it more evergreen. Once we get this really kind of, like this, I could just say, we have an incredible lineup of experts instead of our names, and then that way, all the experts can be listed on the page as well. So I'm just going to say
By the way,
replace.
this was not my idea, James, to because the owners of our Music City Work um, Club, our office here in Nashville, they brought that idea up for me because he loves events, right? He's an event planner, one of the owners. So when he gave me the thumbs up about, yes, you could do the AI summit here, right? He said, why don't we what do you think about doing some pre-events here? I said, oh, I love that. It's great, right? Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that was his idea. I'm not going to claim that idea, but he gave me that idea, and I thought, well, great, let's plan a couple of them, I'll probably have him on the panelist too because he could answer some AI questions too because he's obviously an event planner. Having diverse people on the panelists live is great, but the virtual one that James is doing, we don't need that, right? We have experts virtually everywhere.
Yes, we do. Okay, so now look, this is I think, pretty evergreen. Now I'm going to read this one. AI is moving fast. Don't just watch, join the conversation. You're invited to the AI virtual meetup, a free live virtual meetup and expert panel. Time and date are listed below. I'm George, whatever, your host. We're gathering builders who are shipping real AI today so you can learn what works now and ask the questions that matter. Take a look at the incredible lineup of experts below. These leaders have taken products from prototype to scale and will share the playbooks, pitfalls, and wins you can use immediately. Expect real demos, clear frameworks, and practical next steps you can put to work the very next day. We'll cover evaluating use cases, shipping responsibly, and measuring impact without the buzzwords. Come ready to participate. We'll take your questions live and keep it candid and useful. After the panel, stay for guided networking to meet peers, swap ideas, and spark collaborations. Attendance is free, but space is limited and registration is required. To register, click the Register Now button below. It takes just a moment. Make it simple, make it memorable. We'll see you at the AI Social Virtual Meetup. Time and date are listed below. Boom. We just need to put in the name of whoever we use for a spokesperson. Could be Mary, or it could be Joe, or whatever. We do that at the time we create the spokesperson. Back to you, Ed.
All right, awesome. So you see AI uses the word ship a lot. So those are things that we normally get out of, we move out of there, right? I like to say launch because it's not a word that we use all the time in our natural conversation. I want to keep it conversational, right? So, hey, Nashville, curious about AI, how AI can 10x your work? Join us at the AI Social Meetup at the Music City Work Club in West Nashville. You'll hear insights from a sharp speaker panel. Ask your questions live and connect with people actively building with AI marketers, founders, creatives, and tech pros. expert practical takeaways you can use immediately, plus real conversations and new connections. It's friendly, fast-paced, and focused on what we're working right now. Bonus, free parking. Okay, I don't need to say bonus, so we'll eliminate bonus. Free parking and the event is free. Seats are limited and registration is required for entry, so tap the link, grab your free RSVP, and lock in your spot today. See you at the AI Social in West Nashville. Come learn, connect, and level up. All right, so let's tighten this up. Tighten the closing up with a stronger call to action that engages in emotional triggers, such as start learning AI now or pay someone later who did. Maybe mention the AI revolution. Maybe mention some concepts about getting your business AI ready. Tighten the following closing section up to make it more compelling, more persuasive, more engaging. So now I'm adding some more elements to it, right? And this is what you could do with this because I want to switch it. I'm not happy with it. So if you're not happy with it, you tweak it. So I gave it a little bit more, right? So now let's see what it does, right? That's one of the ways you could do it. James, you want to show them your style and doing what you do with it? Because I know you probably want to tweak yours a little bit too. So
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Let me share this. So obviously, we need to come up with a name for the spokesperson and stuff, but let me just look through this and see. Expert real demos.
and you can see
Yeah,
the
so
style of Ask Ed and Ask Leo, right? Ask Ed is I think Ask Ed would win when it comes to a video script over Leo, but they're both great. Okay, they're both different styles, right? Leo is
yeah.
an advertising expert.
So I would replace this shipping with something with, and I never tell it exactly what to do. I'll say with something like, right? That way, if AI has a better word, um, it will it'll suggest that. If you tell it to replace it with something, replace it with this, it'll just replace it with that particular word. So always give it a leeway to think beyond what I'm currently thinking. It has this built-in, the source is like as a human being, we can't access as quickly. These leaders have taken products from prototype to scale and will share the playbooks, pitfalls, and wins you can use immediately. Real demos, clear framework, practical next steps. But I really like this. It's telling people, you're going to have something you can use, you can take action with. We'll cover evaluating use cases, shipping. There we go. See, it's shipping in here again, but it'll catch that. It should catch it even in the other sentences, even though I just said it once. I'm ready to participate. We'll take your questions live and keep it candid and useful. Love that. After the panel, stay for guided networking to meet peers, swap ideas, and spark collaborations. Attendance is free, but space is limited. Registration required. I think this was really good, except for the word shipping, which, like Ed said, AI tends to use that a lot. Let's see what it comes up with.
Right. So what you could do is you could simply tell it when you're training these GPTs, right? You could just tell it really cleanly, don't ever use the word shipping. Don't ever use the word this or that. Make it sound more natural. Like I'm like someone is talking to another person, right? Those are
Mm-hmm.
some of the things you could do in terms of like it's more of a vibe code, right? You could even say, make it to where my grandma can understand it. Don't take that you tell it, don't take that literally, but I want it to be very plain and clear. So use plain, clear language, right? Direct language. So those are some of the things you could do. Matter of fact, we have what's called the create process. It's a image that's in the community. Let me show them that, James. You could, this
Sure.
is how we learned how to do it. James and I do it naturally because, well, we know the create process, right? We know what we want to do. So this is part of the training that we have in the platform, right? So obviously, I'm going to open up a separate window because, um, yes, technical script stronger. So yeah, it keeps pushing me, right? So I told him to tighten up the script. Great push. So it gave me three options. Let's look at this first to close it out with, right? All right. Free parking in the event is free. Balance, assertive bonus. Okay. The AI revolution is here. Start learning now or pay someone later who did. Seats are limited and registration is required. So tap the link. Okay. Free parking, free entry, no free passes in the AI revolution. Okay. Motivation. Confident free parking and free entry. Don't sit on the AI revolution. Step in, ask questions, and leave with clear next steps. Okay. Let's see. Which one do you like better, A, B, or C?
I'm actually having a little bit of an internet problem right now. Let me take a look here.
No free passes and AI. Start learning AI now. You hire someone who did. Teacher limited. Clean your RSVPs. Make it AI ready. Yeah.
I don't like the no free passes because you're telling them it's a free class, and then you're saying,
Yeah.
the AI revolution's here. Start learning.
I like B. B is pretty good, but I don't like RSVP, right? So let's get rid of RSVP. Let's just claim your seat, right? So I like option B. Let's get rid of claim your RSVP and write something like, you know, claim your seat now, something like that. And now just rewrite the entire script for me in paragraph form, like I'm reading it from a teleprompter. There we go. Reading from a teleprompter. All right. So let me open up what I was going to show you. So this is what you see us doing, right? Naturally. So let's look for it. It's in the community, Momentum Tech community. So this is your community, right? So we got a lot of videos we did here during the holidays, of course, pinned up front. We got the AI boot camp. We got our rules. There it is right there. This little thing right here. So this is what's called our create process of prompting, right? The context, like who you are, right? Which you really don't need to necessarily do, but you could tell, ask Ed or Leo, hey, you're an expert copywriter today. That's your role, right? I need you to write a script for me, a video script, right? That's entertaining, that's explaining, or that's detailing our event, or that's promoting our event, or whatever, right? Who's your audience and what's your tone, right? So we didn't give any of these our audience. We can, right? We could target certain people, but James could do that with Ask Leo. Um, Ask Ed is just a marketer, so it already knows who we're targeting. It knows our AI platform already, right? So this is in our community. Um, you could download it and you could print it and laminate it so you could start to incorporate it into your concept. So I was recording myself, so let me get rid of that. That. All right. All right. Hey, here's a final script. Hey, Nashville, curious how AI can 10x your work? Join us at the AI Social Meetup at the Music City Work Club in West Nashville. You'll learn from a sharp speaker panel, Ask your questions live and connect with builders, marketers, founders, and creatives. And connect with builders, marketers, founders, and creators, right? It should be right, creators, right? And creators using AI right now, right? So we'll change that. That's got to be creators using AI right now. Expert practical playbooks, real demos, and conversations that translate into action on Monday. Translate into action on Monday each week. Okay. Change, creative, oops, creatives. So this is more details, right? Creatives to creators and change this text to this. Expect practical ideas, real demos, and conversations that translate into into action. Into action you can implement. How you spell implement? Implement. No, implement with speed. Okay, see how we're putting our knowledge into this, right? You know about if you're doing this like for your company or your business or anything like that, you have expertise. You know what you want to say, so tweak it. You're in control here, right? So I wanted to change those, right? Let's look at the end here. Seats are limited and registration is required for entry, so tap the link to save your seat now and make your business AI ready. We can't wait to see you at the AI Social. Come learn, connect, and level up. Love it. Make these changes and rewrite the entire script for me. How's your script coming along, James? You doing okay? You still having internet issues?
Yeah, I turned my video off, hoping that would cure it, but no, I can't connect.
Okay.
I'm shocked. I'm still on here.
Okay. All right.
Not
No
sure what's
worries.
going on.
Well, let's see what Ed, and I'm gonna create the video now. I'm gonna create the audio first. Show you a different way to do a video. Yeah. That's pretty short. It's to the point. Okay, expect practical ID. Let me stop the recording here. Hey, Nashville, curious how AI can 10x your work? Join us at the AI social media up at the Music City Work Club in West Nashville. You'll learn from a sharp speaker panel, ask your questions live, and connect with builders, marketers, founders, and creators using AI right now. Expect practical ideas, real demos, and conversations that translate into action you can implement with speed. Free parking, free entry, no free passes in the AI revolution. Start learning AI now. Let's get rid of that. And no free parking, free entry. So let's do something here. Let's copy this, change this, and then I put a comma, quotation marks, right, to this, comma, boom, and then I edit this, right, I don't want free passes. So let's see, it says free parking, free entry, join the AI revolution now. Perfect. That's all I wanted to say. So we'll make that quick change in the script, and then we're going to put this and we're going to create the audio for it. Cool. Is this helpful to you guys? How we chunk down every word, right? Because every word matters, right? Hey, Nashville, curious how AI can 10x your work? Join us at the AI social media at the Music City Work Club in West Nashville. You'll learn from a sharp speaker panel, ask your questions live, and connect with builders, marketers, founders, and creators using AI right now. Expect practical ideas, real demos, and conversations that translate into action you can implement with speed. Free parking, free entry. Join the AI revolution now. Start learning AI today, or you'll pay someone later who did. Seats are limited and registration is required at the entry. Tap the link. Yeah. But I don't like that there. So I'm going to have it add the closing line to the script that says, join the revolution now. There you go. I'll put that on the end. All right, now let's tweak that. So I'm very particular because this is an evergreen video. So you want to be able to use it because I'm going to do a couple of events there. I don't want it to expire. And this may be something that catches on that we could do this regularly to generate leads for us on the AI platform for all of us that are here local in Nashville or Tennessee. You could do the same thing locally in your market if you want to. All right. Hey, Nashville, curious how AI can 10x your work? Join us at the AI social media meetup at the Music City Work Club in West Nashville. You'll learn from a sharp speaker panel, ask your live questions live, and connect with builders, marketers, founders, and creators using AI right now. Expect practical ideas, real demos, and conversations that translate into action you can implement with speed. Start learning AI today, or you'll pay someone later who did. Seats are limited and registration is required for entry. So tap the link to save your seat now and make your business AI ready. We can't wait to see you at the AI Social. Come learn, connect, and level up. Join the AI revolution now. Boom. That's it right there. Man, that's great. I'm happy with that. James, are you happy with that?
I love it.
Yeah. So now let's just go into, I want to listen to it and then I'm going to take the audio file and take it into the video tool. Okay. Now I can just do all this right here in the video spokesperson. Matter of fact, let's just do that. So I don't know if a lady or a man could do this. What do you think? A lady is great.
Let's do it. Let's do a lady on it.
Yeah. Let's paste the script there. 10x. I wonder if it'll read 10x. I think it will. Okay. All right. Now let's go over and continue the voiceover. Now we're going to choose the voiceover. We're going to choose see here.
Ideas are the beginning points of all fortune.
I want a little more powerful woman, maybe.
If you spend your whole life waiting for the storm, you'll never enjoy the sunshine.
It has been said that storytelling is the most powerful way to share ideas. What story do you have to tell?
What do you think of that one, James? Yeah, let's do that one. We could change it. We're not paying for anything yet. But let's listen to it. And let's go to um, upload avatar, and I'm going to choose this young lady here. And let's go ahead and choose that one. There we go. Now I chose it. Now let's go down. And let's listen to it now.
Hey, Nashville. Curious how AI can 10x your work? Join us at the AI Social Meetup at the Music City Work Club in West Nashville. You'll learn from a sharp speaker panel, ask your questions live, and connect with builders, marketers, founders, and creators using AI right now.
So let's get rid of live. It could be live or live, right? Spelled the same way, right?
Yeah.
So ask your questions. We can just get rid of ask that and connect with builders, right? We can do that. Okay. And now let's do something here. I'm going to add some little spaces in here. Those little dashes, minus signs, it gives it a little bit of pause between them. I'm not going to do it on everything, but most of them. Okay, let's continue the voiceover. Now let's go back and let's choose who was that? That was not Matilda. That wasn't Brenda. Who was that? Angelina?
The moment of existence is miraculous. The moment of existence is miraculous.
I have a warm, expressive voice with clear articulation and a natural rhythm.
I totally understand how you feel. Would it work if you tried talking with them
Try
again?
a different one here.
I totally understand how you feel. Would it work if you tried talking with them again?
Well, well. Mr. Bond, is it? It would appear you are in a little bit of a bind. Not to worry. I'm sure MI6 will rescue you.
Hey, are you looking for a fresh and engaging voice for your podcast?
I had been sitting by the lake, the stillness of the water reflecting. Give of yourself to others, and others will give of themselves to you.
In a world that often feels fast-paced and chaotic, mindfulness encourages us to slow down, savor the present.
Sometimes the stories that don't matter are the ones that matter the most.
I'm listening to a few.
Picture your surroundings with as much.
The moment I touched it, the map in my bag glowed and new lines appeared.
As the sun set over the horizon, the world.
We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented?
I do not love the bright sword for its sharpness.
Crystal clear narration brings each scene vividly to.
I am looking for a guy in finance, like 6'5", blue eyes. Oh my god, a trust fund baby. That would be like totally awesome. Oh my god, yes.
That one always makes me really funny. Makes me laugh.
The rain pounded hard against the windows as Clarice, breathing heavily.
Okay, I think I know what I want to go. I'm just
hallway.
going to go with Matilda. I think that'll be fine. Boom. All right, now let's listen to it. We're running a little bit tight on time, so let's just listen to it, and then I'll go ahead and produce it. And generate. And let's listen to it.
Hey, Nashville. Curious how AI can 10x your work? Join us at the AI Social Meetup at the Music City Work Club in West Nashville. You'll learn from a sharp speaker panel, ask your questions, and connect with builders, marketers, founders, and creators using AI right now. Expect practical ideas, real demos and conversations that translate into action you can implement with speed. Start learning AI today, or you'll pay someone later who did. Seats are limited, and registration is required for entry. So tap the link to save your seat now and make your business AI ready. We can't wait to see you at the AI Social. Come learn, connect, and level up. Join the AI revolution now.
Perfect, right? So all we do now is we create the AI spokesperson, right? So next, what we're going to do, what we'll have tomorrow is we'll have a complete website with this sales video and the copy. So all I'm going to do now, and just so you guys know, is I'm going to go to the Ask Ed app because he's already made the video, right? And I'm going to have him create all of the content for the website. Yeah, because he's already trained on it, right? So it's easy now to get that. And guess what he could also do? He can write LinkedIn articles, he can write social posts for it, he can do everything. Right? Cool beans. Well, that does it for the AI Breakfast Lab. Tomorrow we'll go create some we'll show you the video, the final videos, hopefully. And we'll start creating some really good assets for it. This is for you. That's why we're building it. We're building it for us too. We want to get more subscriptions in our AI platform. Join us live every Monday through Friday, guys. All right, on the AI Breakfast Lab, 10 a.m., 11 a.m.